Today we're going to be changing spark plugs on this particular car. It's a 95 Honda Civic. So the first thing you want to do is you look at the wires here so you know which one goes to what cylinder. Leave these plugged in until the very last step. So we're just going to unplug these for now. Alright, so you want to make sure these are all in so we know what's going to what cylinder. Then we can just go ahead and remove all the spark plugs. Now, a helpful tool for removing the old spark plugs is this little apparatus here. You can just reach down in there, grab the old one and yank it out. And then just make sure to inspect it a little bit. As you can see, it has a good amount of oil on it. Could be a sign of bad things. We'll put in the new ones and find that out later. Now here's the new spark plug. It's an NGK, direct drop-in replacement. All we have to do is put anti-seize on it and dielectric grease, and then we should be good to go. It's always a good idea to start tightening them by hand. Now, with this torque wrench, we want to have it set to 156 inch-pounds, or about 13 foot-pounds. And then we'll use that to tighten the spark plugs down. Alright, so after you hear the click, then you know that it's done. So we're just going to do the same thing with all four of them. Alright, so we have all the new spark plug wires here. Just kind of drape them across the engine, and then as we pull out the old ones, we'll match them up with the same size of the new one. So for example, for cylinder number 1, we got this one here. So we're just going to match it up with probably one of the shorter ones here. So it appears that those are identical in length. Now, should put the old one aside. And then what we want to do with the new one is put some dielectric grease on it. I'm going to put some dielectric grease on it here. And then a little bit inside too. Alright. That should be good. Now, before so we want to make sure this distributor is clean. It's got a nice good connection in there. So one of the ways we do that is we mix together vinegar and salt. So this is a vinegar and salt contraption. We'll just go ahead and use that to clean the terminals here. I'll just kind of brush it around in there. Oops, that wasn't quite planned. Let me see if I can locate another version of that toothbrush. Alright, let's try this again. So I'll just kind of shove it around in there, clean the terminal ends. Alright, then just dry it off. Just stick the towel in there, agitate it a little bit. Well, that should be good. Alright. Now we got the new one here. So we stick that on. And then run it along the same path. We ran the others. And then stick it on there. So we have the first spark plug wire on. We start on this end, then we go all the way to here. So we're just going to do that with all 4 of them. So there we have it. All new spark plug wires along with the spark plugs. Pretty simple job to do. Just make sure they're torqued correctly to 13 foot-pounds, and otherwise, yeah, we should be good. Alright, so now that we got the spark plugs installed, let's go ahead and start up the engine and see if there's any misfires. The engine sounds pretty good, no misfires, just what we need.